Hello watch lovers around the world. Welcome to another episode at Hand.wound Horology. Today we have a special video. I will be unveiling my latest acquisition, the Panerai Luminor Quaranta. Prior to purchasing the Luminor, I had always shied away from the Panerai brand. For some reason, I had this perception that they only make large and bulky watches. This may have been true in the past. But this stereotype should well and truly be put to bed now. The Luminor comes in a range of sizes to fit all wrist and personal preferences. So let's get straight into the unboxing. Firstly, a drum roll. The watch box consists of a nice travel box inside. I find these more useful than the fancy watch boxes provided from most other brands. More and more watch brands have been moving towards this watch box approach as a way of being more environmentally friendly. I always thought if this was the case, they should reduce the prices to pass some of the savings on to the consumer as well. And here it is folks, the watch in all its glory, the Panerai Luminor Quaranta. Here's the usual instruction booklet and warranty card. Panerai comes with an industry-leading 8 years warranty. This piece comes with two straps out of the box, one leather and one rubber. I opted for two rubber straps instead. As I see this watch as quite sporty, I can't see myself wearing this watch on a leather strap. The boutique was nice enough to chuck in some freebies with the purchase, which I'm really grateful for. The Luminor comes in stainless steel, with a 40mm case size and a thickness of 12.5, lug to lug of 48mm with a lug width of 22. It has 72 hours of power reserve and 100 meters water resistance. The amazing people at Panerai advised me that their watches are actually tested at 25% more water resistance than officially advertised, which should give us extra peace of mind. The watch has an iconic and unique design that is unmistakably Panerai. The cushion case gives it a pocket watch appearance. What's with the odd looking crown guards, you ask? Well, I hear you barking, big dog. Apparently back then, screw-down crowns were not completely fail-safe. So the crown lock was designed as an extra measure of protection from water seeping in and to keep the crown stable. I also think it serves a purpose today. Besides from looking cool, it's much quicker to unlock the crown to adjust the time and date rather than unscrewing it. It gives the watch a distinctive design cue. You won't mistake this watch for anything else. The Luminor has a small seconds at 9 o'clock and a date window at 3 o'clock, which I think gives the dial balance. The watch consists of what is called a sandwich dial, which basically means the dial consists of two separate discs. The first being made entirely of luminescent material, while the top layer has index cutouts to allow the lume to glow through. This creates a cool stencil effect. The Luminor features a simple and easy to use quick strap change system, which will save you hours of pain and suffering from changing straps. Hooray, no more scratched lugs. That's one less stress out of my life. In my previous videos, people have asked why I never discuss the movement about the watches I review. The reason being, it's not one of my main criteria when I look at watches. As long as it keeps reasonable time, I'm happy. But in this video, I'll go through the movement of the Luminor. It has an automatic movement with 23 joules. It has a power reserve of 3 days with 1 barrel, and it consists of 171 components. I recently took this piece on a month-long holiday where I let it run the whole time. I was never late for any trains or dinner reservations, so it passed the accuracy test for me. Now let's take a closer look at this beautiful piece under the microscope, with some average looking macro shots. My wrist size is 16.5 centimeters, and this 40mm variation wears surprisingly well on me. Here are some watch selfie videos so you can get a good idea of how it looks on the wrist. I took some videos at landmarks throughout Melbourne. Can you spot them all? Now for the final and most important test. Let's do a drop test. So let's see how the pan fares falling from 2 meters onto concrete. Let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Just kidding, no watches were harmed in this video. I have owned this watch for approximately 4 months, so I think I've spent a good amount of time with it to give my initial impressions. So far from my ownership experience, the pros have been: I really like the iconic design. I love the silhouette of this watch. The cushion case combined with the iconic crown lock is stunning. Initially, I had concerns that the crown lock could easily disengage. For example, getting caught on a piece of clothing, which could compromise the water resistance. Well, I'm happy to report this has never happened. I can't praise the quick strap chain system enough. It's a life changer in the watch world. And lastly, and most importantly, it makes a good fidget toy to pass the time. Some things to consider. While not necessarily cons for me, it may be for you. The watch does not have hacking seconds. There are no minute markers on the watch for those OCD people that need to set the time to the exact minute. Having a cushion case design, it wears slightly larger than the standard circular watch. This is because it has more surface area. I definitely recommend that you try this watch on in person before making a purchase. So there you have it, folks. That has been my unboxing and impressions of the Panerai Luminor. Overall, I really like this watch and I see it staying with me for the long term. Thanks for watching until the end. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, happy watch collecting.